lot of Chinese brands are rolling out their product portfolio in India. Some of them even started building manufacturing sectors there. Based on your observation, do you think Chinese smartphone business in India could be affected by the unstable geopolitical situation?
The geopolitical thing is such that it is very difficult to predict, right? Like 4 years back, no one could have predicted what happened to Huawei, right? Or the tensions between China or US. Same goes for India. I think one country cannot just dominate, right? Everyone can leverage or work across. So this is an era of globalization. But the only thing is, when you are having a great domestic user base like India has, you want to control certain things, right? You want to flourish the local ecosystem. You want to make the rules of the land, right? And make sure that every country abides to that. Unless and until these companies are abiding to that, I don't see any problem to that, because we are a great democratic nation, and I can't see that we are switching off a lot of these companies just because of the geopolitical tensions or so.
We've also noticed that some of these suppliers that had manufacturing sectors in India are moving back to China. What do you think of this change? And what are some major problems that India's supply chain and manufacturing are facing?
There are happening, and that is happening from the other side as well. Like Samsung has shifted from China to India, right? The display part, and there are a lot of suppliers actually started their operations in India. There are infrastructure challenges, and I believe that stands true for a lot of countries that scales up their manufacturing ambition. We need to keep in mind we are a country of 1.3 billion population, right? And it's very diverse. I am right now in the northern part of the country. When I go to the southern part, the language changes, the dialect changes, the food changes, everything changes, right? So you need to look at India from a land of a diverse landscape, and that is, if those companies who do not understand will actually go back and look at, because they can't really understand India. But there are countries, those there are companies those actually understood it, and they have done really great job. I think if you look at the Foxcons of the world, the rising stars, they have done a great job, right, in the past 4 or 5 years. Even the Oppo's and Vivo and Xiaomi has done a great job in terms of expanding the manufacturing capabilities and bringing the ecosystem around there. So there are companies that have done really good. But yes, India's infrastructure challenges are there, and then you have certain policies amendments that are happening that are very, very important to gain confidence. We are bringing in policies like PLI that has been a great hit to start with. So these kind of things, like I said, you need a very strong policies, you need a very strong support from government. I believe that is happening, and government is realizing that. And your results, what you do today, will, we always take in this research we do at Counterpoint, is T plus 4 years. What you do today in the semiconductor, on the manufacturing side of it, the results will reflect after 4 years. So for example, when we did phased manufacturing program in 2014, 15, 16 rather, and then you can see the value addition increased from 5% to 15% in 2020 or so. So this is an ongoing process, and the basic, even basic fundamental problem is how you are upskilling your workers. Like I said, India, there are a lot of unorganized labor force. How you are giving them skill at the early stage, so that in future they can make their careers into the manufacturing, the assembly, the engineering side of it, the PhD side of it. We do not have that kind of, let's say, education system that imbibes these skills at a very early stage. We are very, very skewed towards certain segments of a career or so. So these are some of the issues we need to tackle as a nation: the infrastructure things, the upskilling, and in terms of the policies, the regulatory challenges. And of course that includes, policy includes both domestic and export as well, and of course the relationship with the different countries. And it goes both ways. If if different companies need India. So because we are going to add almost like 500 million first time internet users, and that is the reason if you look at a lot of companies are interested in India as a market, because that gives you a great uh, opportunity. Like you take India on one side and put all the emerging markets on the other side, I think the balance will be almost similar.